Hey everybody, this is Detail0026 with special guest Sonic Fools.
Hey everybody.
And we're playing Sonic Battle. And it's time for, again, one of my least favorite, scenarios, Amy.
Yeah, Amy's never a fun character to play as. Except in Sonic Heroes. She was pretty good in that game.
Oh yeah. This one, she's not as bad because her hammer attacks are pretty good to add to Emerald. But her story is so ridiculous, it could have easily been filler.
Is Amy's story ever really, you know, not filler? Is the best word I can come up with it?
Well, she was kind of important in SA2. She got Shadow to come help everyone.
Yeah, which is the way I prefer it. I hate the Sonic X interpretation where they put Chris there. How does Chris remind Shadow of Maria?
I don't know, how come Chris is in this picture in the first place? Because someone said, hey, we need a kid to relate to characters. We already related with Sonic, shut up.
Exactly.
We didn't watch Sonic X to deal with a whiny kid.
We did a spin-off of our most popular character, Chris Thorndyke.
If they ever did a spin-off of Chris Thorndyke, I'd question Sega's morals.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Anyway, so I don't know, Amy's whole arc is weird.
Well, just from the text I've been gathering, it doesn't really sound like she's doing much.
No, just to catch you up, the whole thing is Amy thinks of Emerald as Sonic's attempt to have a son with her. Or a child of some kind.
Oh. Wow. If that's not the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, I don't know what is.
Well, it's frickin' Amy.
You're right, I shouldn't be questioning her.
Yeah. And Rouge's arc had more to do with Amy than Amy's arc.
Ha!
Because Rouge steals away Emerald from Amy, and it's basically her stealing a Chaos Emerald, and Amy trying to stop her.
The things that Sega can think of sometimes. Sonic Physics. Oh.
I don't know why, but whenever Amy goes into this black silhouette and starts talking to herself, I keep on thinking of Sakura from Naruto.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
She should have like a silhouette of her angry self behind her.
Oh, Naruto, that was so good. How did he do that? I want to know.
It's so funny. And you just keep talking to yourself, Amy. Emerald has already left.
Emerald left the building.
And there's a Phi. Bell, or whatever the
Well, whatever it's called,
yeah, at this point, Emerald has been hanging around with Knuckles and Sonic, so...
I figured as much. They're, you know, kind of the two most important characters. If the plot MacGuffin doesn't hang out with the main characters, something's wrong here.
Yeah, but of course Sonic has been chased off by Amy's maternal instincts, so...
Maternal? Wow. She's serious about this, isn't she?
Yep.
Ah, I just realized we're probably 30 minutes long.
Yeah, I'm recording this on an emulator, and I tend to get caught up in things. And it took a lot longer because, like I said, my keypad was totally screwing up, so...
Well, it's not that I blame you. I'm pretty sure some Let's Plays or commentaries that have to end up being 30-minute parts. Final Fantasy is a game that comes to mind, because you have 15-minute parts, you're gonna be there for 7,000 of them.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to get all the episodes into 2 parts, if I can.
Makes sense.
Now, all the time you see me running into walls and stuff, that's my keypad saying, fuck you, you're not going to complete this playthrough.
No, I'm putting challenges in your way. Just to test your skills.
A control issue is not a challenge, a control issue is a problem.
Well, that's, you know, that's what the computer thinks.
Well, it doesn't really matter because most of the time if you just spam your special attack and make sure it's the one they're not instant blocking, you'll be fine.
Yep. That tends to be how most fighter game works.
Yeah. I keep thinking this was supposed to stand up to Brawl. Or this was supposed to stand up to the original Smash Brothers, and I was just thinking, Sega, you should have released this on a main console. Or at least made a remake of it for the main consoles.
Exactly.
Also, I hate how the Emerald Saga was handled in Sonic X, because who defeats Emerald in Sonic X? Cream and Cheese.
Wait, there was an Emerald Saga?
Yeah, right after the SA2 saga, there was a saga where they did on this game.
Oh, I stopped at the SA2. I can't handle anymore.
They did a saga based on this game, where Shadow comes back and Emerald is collecting the Chaos Emeralds. But every time he collected one, he went batshit. So at the end, he gets all the Chaos Emeralds, goes crazy, and Sonic, Knuckles, and Rouge together can't beat him. So who beats him? Cream and Cheese working together.
Well, you know, if you played Sonic Advance 3, Cheese and Cream are pretty much the most broken characters in there.
Oh, they're broken in this too. But the funny part about it is, in this game, Emerald can copy Cream and Cheese's abilities fine. But the plot hole in Sonic X was because he was fighting two people at once, he couldn't read both their abilities.
Really? Wow.
To which I say, were you even playing the game when you came up with this saga?
Apparently not. They just get some random nerd off the street and go, hey, have you heard of this and this and this? And they, yeah, here's how it works and here's something how you can change it.
Oh god. Also another thing I don't like about Sonic Battle, the only possible thing that I really don't like about it is, pretty much every time you fight a battle, you're fighting two battles. Usually one where you have 5 stock and one where you had 10. Or sometimes just both times having 5 stock on the computer just gets more intense.
Yeah. I can tell, because it looks like the computer's more intense here because you only had 5 stock the whole time. Oh, there you go.
Yay! Spamming special tools. Also, the one other thing I don't like that I just thought of, I don't like facing Gamma or anything that's using Gamma's moveset. Because having an explosion after you die that takes away, like, 3/4 of the player's health is kind of cheap.
Yeah, it is. I hate it when, you know, certain games do that. None's coming to mind right now, because I don't have that good a memory on games, but I know I've played a few that do that.
That's possibly the only good thing about Gamma's stance, if you get it for ammo.
Yep.
I always struggle on commentary for this game because it's kind of boring, because I'm basically just spamming the special.
Well, it's like playing a racing game. You know, what are you going to commentate over? Oh, look, he made a left turn. Or like in a Mario Kart game, I guess it's a little bit more interesting, but
yeah.
it really comes down to the last moments and where it gets, you know, exciting.
Yeah, if I could do live commentary on this, trust me, I would be doing live commentary on this.
If you could be doing live commentary on this, it wouldn't be 2 parts.
You're right. It would be more like 6 parts, because I died a lot. What you're seeing is the cut version.
That's what I thought. How long was this episode before he cut it out? 3 hours.
How long was this episode before you cut it out? I don't want to think about it.
Is that enough?
So, yeah, I got into the groove of jump. Knuckles. And there's my dad. I figured I'd show off the text of you lose because there's like a little text thing and then it gives you the option to walk away, but like in random encounters it doesn't give you that option.
Yeah.
Literally, if you run into a random encounter with one of these fire robots or with one of the Gamma clones, basically you have to beat it.
Really?
If you lose, it will just throw you right back into the fight at full health.
Oh, that's stupid.
So you're gonna let me skip the plot elements But when it comes to fighting the generic bad guys, you're just gonna, like, trap me.
It's like letting you escape from the Elite Four, but you can't escape from a level 2 Pidgey.
Yeah.
It's the best example I can come up with.
Yeah. A lot of the time, if you get Emerald to the point where he can fight on his own, you can just let him handle most things.
Well, cause isn't Emerald sort of the, I guess you could say your experience bar almost?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
That's one way to put it.
Well, it really depends on exactly what moves you give him. And obviously, you actually do need skill points to equip the moves, so...
True. Well, this just reminds me of Kingdom Hearts.
Actually, that's exactly what it's like. Except you customize everything from his 3-piece combo to his special moves.
Really?
You actually have to select a jump and run.
Wow. Pretty advanced for a Game Boy game.
Yeah, unfortunately, the amount of time you actually spend playing as Emerald is very minimal. The only real time that you're gonna need anything more than just all of Sonic's abilities is the final boss. Or, okay, let me rephrase that. The final boss before the final boss, because the final boss you don't play as Emerald at all. You play as Sonic.
You mean the extra final boss?
It turns, I'm not gonna spoil it, I'm gonna get in there eventually, but, I'll put it this way. When you get up to Emerald's episode, you want to be well equipped. Also, Emerald's episode is the only time you get to fight, Chaos Zero.
Chaos Zero?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Cameo!
For the win. Didn't Tikal take him back to... Oh, whatever, I'm not gonna question it.
Supposedly, they actually do explain it. They say he came out of the Master Emerald because he sensed impending doom.
Oh.
So apparently now he can come out of the Master Emerald whenever the fuck he feels like it.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
And you can actually capture moves from them, but they're really friggin' slow. Literally, if you're facing Chaos Zero, all you have to do is stand and spam the shoot button.
Well, it's Chaos. What do you expect?
I know, but he at least, like, warped around in, SA1. In this, he literally walks slower than... I don't know, I can't make an apt comparison. I've never seen anything move as slow as Chaos Zero in this game.
Walks as slow as Amy in Sonic 06.
Yes, that's actually a good comparison.
I'd say Silver, but actually I think Silver's faster.
The good thing about it is, yes, he does have really powerful punches, so if you want to put his third punch on, that's fine, but it just takes too long for me.
Yeah, I'm all about speed in the Sonic game, you know.
Yeah.
It feels right.
Yeah, for sure. Now, the cool part about this game, and the part that I really loved, is they were trying to rip off Pokemon in the fact that you could actually collect the cards to give him moves and trade them with other people who have the game via link cable.
Huh.
You do get duplicates. And the problem with this is, you get duplicates. Which means you'll be training for that one move off of one character and just keep getting the continuous, like, 5 runs, 6 jumps, and the first punch over and over.
Ha! Is there any, like, Missigno glitches or anything like that?
There are cheat codes, but I don't show them off in this playthrough. Literally, there's a cheat code to get his best attack, which is basically just he launches every attack from that section.
Wow. That's some pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah, so imagine a shoot move that shoots every projectile you can possibly obtain in the game.
Murder Beam from Super Metroid?
Pretty much.
I'm sorry for making all these comparisons. It's just, it's my style of commentating. I like to reference a lot of things just to give people an idea of what I'm talking about.
Well, it does make sense with this game, because even as a kid, I could realize that this game really was just a whole bunch of game concepts put together with a Sonic cloak over it.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. This is the Scott Pilgrim of Sonic's world.
Alright.
It does make sense though, because in this one, for some random reason, everybody is really into fighting.
Well, you know, it's a fighting game. It doesn't matter what world you're in. It's like Mortal Kombat is the best thing I can come up with in like Mortal Kombat for, you know, Sonic. Except it's not rolled by an emperor.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but Mortal Kombat was a fighting game from the beginning. With this, it just seems like all the Sonic characters are suddenly into fighting techniques, whereas before it was more about just Sonic beating Eggman.
Good point.
I mean, even Amy is starting to take boxer size.
Boxer size.
Boxer size.
That is ridiculous. Boxer size, jazzercise, exercise, plagiarize.
I think it gets funny later, because at some point, Amy stops treating him like a child and more like a dieting device.
But
she's actually having him keep track of her weight and food intake and whatnot.
Why would they treat Emerald as a child in the first place?
It's just Amy.
Oh, just Amy. Okay. That's weird.
Amy's mind, Sonic found Emerald and is practicing to be a father with her.
Yeah, a robot is totally the thing I would practice to be a father with. I'd at least go to, freaking get a Cabbage Patch.
Yeah, get a Cabbage Patch Kid. But the throw move you saw me whacking Amy with that looked like a backhand, that's technically supposed to throw a bomb at her, but since I'm using the default Emerald move for that particular one, it doesn't throw a bomb, it just bitch slaps him.
Oh. I think I kinda like bitch slap him better.
Yeah, it's like... cause the first thing you get as Emerald is a corrupted version of Sonic's moveset. So basically, it's the weakest moves in the game, but they mimic Sonic's.
A corrupted version?
Basically, it's an incomplete capture of Sonic's complete moveset.
Okay.
So, you get the Supersonic Wave, but it doesn't shoot anything. You get the Sonic Cracker, but it doesn't throw out a bomb. He just basically captures the motions, but not how to actually do the moves.
Alright, that makes sense. Don't want to have to be overpowered at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, because, I totally don't want Sonic's moveset in a Sonic game.
I know.
I always thought that was funny, though, that it doesn't even throw out a little bomb, or it doesn't even throw out a little bomb that does, minute damage. Or it doesn't shoot, like, a tiny little wave. You gave us the completely useless special move.
Sonic Team is the Sonic Team. They can do what they want. As long as, it pleases the fans. Otherwise, you get Sonic 4.
Oh, Sonic 4 wasn't hard.
No, I might piss off a lot of people by saying this, but I really like Sonic 4. Yes, the physics were different, but that's nothing to bitch about. Just get used to the damn thing.
The physics were different in SA1 from Sonic 3, so stop bitching.
But that's different. Sonic Adventure was a good game. Yes, it was. This doesn't hold anything.
I like Sonic 4, and I like Sonic 4 Episode 2. I just wish it wasn't an episodic.
Yeah, true. I wish they just released the whole game. Sonic doesn't have black eyes. Ruined forever.
Yeah. Oh well. No big deal. As we go on about Sonic Banter, I'm bitch slapping Amy with all my strength.
I don't know, looks like he just got bitch slapped. So what exactly are you doing right now?
If you see me standing still doing, like, looks like I'm turning into a Super Saiyan. That's actually the heal move.
Well, I know that. I mean, what are you doing beating the shit out of Amy?
Boxer size.
Oh, okay.
Really big.
Should have remembered that one.
For the 3 rounds of Amy's story, it's just, oh, I can teach everyone some fighting moves. I can use boxer size.
Ha! Because that makes sense.
Well, her girl jab actually is pretty good.
Jobs are always good when you can use them effectively.
Fortunately, my control pad is being stupid, so not so effectively.
Yeah. You say control pad, but you weren't using a USB controller. Were you using up, down, left, right, or WASD?
Up, down, left, right.
Alright. So I take it probably like A and S for your attack ones or something?
Yeah. The way this was laid out on the Game Boy was weird. Because I believe A was your attack button, B was your block/heal button, L was, I forget, and R was your special button.
Huh. Why would B be the block button? I would think on a Game Boy game it'd be the L button.
Yeah, that confused me too.
Huh.
It didn't matter because I just set it up however I felt like it, but...
Emulation for the win.
But I remember playing as a kid and just like, this is so awkward.
How do I do this?
Yeah, this is one of the few games I actually can't do this in. I didn't... don't get me wrong, it was hard as hell during the end, but the difficulty curve doesn't come in until the end.
Yeah. I think the first Game Boy game, first Game Boy Sonic game that I ever, like, completely beat was Sonic Advance 2.
Actually I have a copy of that, I got a picture of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Count me in on that one if you don't have anything, if you don't have anyone else.
Well, I meant a physical copy, I usually don't capture it. If I ever find the GameCube Game Boy emulator, I'll do that.
Alright.
Like, red color. Every now and then you'll just get a rare card, and it's usually just either a color or a fighting style.
Wow, that's rare.
Oh, it's cool, because you actually change Emerald's color suits.
True. You seem to be a little bit ahead of me. Where are you?
We just beat Amy's butt, and she's, like, passed out, so we're leaving.
Alright, you just paused and then unpaused.
Alright.
Alright. Ah, you're actually putting on the Knuckles card.
Yes, because I'm red now.
You're going 3 times faster?
Try again. I had to input that because I was doing horrible.
Editing for the win!
Yeah, editing with funny subtext.
Dash, comma, dash.
Yeah.
Or O underscore O. Hey look, you're playing as just Emerald.
Yeah.
That must mean you're near the end.
Not really. Well, let me put it this way. We're on part 11. Part 12 is also going to be Amy's story, and we still have Gamma, Cream, and Shadow to go through.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff.
Yes, it is.
I'm surprised they managed to get all that into a Game Boy game.
It's a good game. It's just got its quirks because it's on the Game Boy.
Yeah. I want to see this game reimagined 3D on, like, the Wii or something.
Yeah, I've said that so many times. It's like, I want this game remade, because if you remade it like you all every year, this would be a successful game.
Be successful beyond belief.
Yes. We've seen Sonic do good things in 3D, so... We've seen him do horrible things in 3D, but we've seen him do good things as well.
Well, on the topic of horrible things, I like the Werehog stages. Bite me.
I'll be honest, I haven't played either version of Sonic.
Get the 360 version.
Who says that?
You know why? It's because you can just hold down the boost button instead of having to waggle the Wiimote forward in, you know, multiple dashes.
I like waggling.
I like waggling my Wiimote. Leave me alone.
I am very much a Wii guy. For some reason, controls on the Wii flow better for me.
Well, it's because you have some in your hand moving rather than, you know, just a controller. So, it's why I hate it when people complain that, like, the Wii plus the nunchuck is so hard to use. It's the only thing I can use.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. Let me put it in context. Play Sonic Colors with the Wiimote and nunchuck, and then try to switch to the classic controller. You will see how much harder it is.
Exactly. I actually did that. I was at 99 lives. I started Tropical Resort. By the time I went and ordered Tropical Resort, Sweet Mountain, Starlight Carnival, and then Planet Wisp, I get to Planet Wisp Act 1, I was at 30 lives.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyway, Amy, she can barely walk right now, but she wants, both me and Cream to work out with her more. Yeah, so apparently Amy is trying to be anorexic at this point for Sonic.
Emerald kicked my ass. Let's do it some more.
Pretty much.
It makes perfect sense, don't you know?
Also, how conceited is Amy? Because this is technically supposed to be her apartment, her room.
Yeah.
And she has dressers everywhere with her face on them.
Need decorations? Why not Amy?
Well, I get the fact that she has, you know, her pictures in her house, but why on dressers and crates, and why are there like 7 of them in her room?
She's a girl, and she's a girl.
Okay, life now makes sense to me.
Everything's been made clear, thank you.
She has a picture of Sonic in a heart, which also makes me laugh.
And then she has a picture of a random Chow.
Cream's contribution?
Maybe. I'd like to see what Knuckles could do to this room.
There would be rocks everywhere.
Yeah. What about Shadows?
Yeah, test tubes?
I would think more time warps.
Time warps, yes. Either that or dressers with pictures of Maria.
There you go.
Maria!
Maria! Oh, that line is so forced.
Yeah, it really is.
You guys want some more?
You know what else was forced? Sonic 06!
Sonic 06 wasn't forced. They could have easily said screw off, but no, they wanted it, you know. Meh. At least from what I've heard, they easily could have.
And then this is the Genesis port of Sonic.
They have no excuse at all. And, you know, I think I figured out the reason why it's so bad. It's because they tried to use the advanced, I believe it was the advanced physics engine, and put the Genesis controls in there, and that fucked a lot of shit up.
Yeah, that's really bad.
As you can no doubt tell. 15th anniversary was not a good year, though I did like Sonic Riders a bit. And Eggman won!
Yeah, Eggman won one. He won a carpet.
Unfortunately, that's considered non-canon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't think Sonic Riders is canon. Otherwise, I would have brought it up somewhere along the line.
Either that or it's like just way in the future.
Good point. It could be, but Sonic hasn't aged today.
Well, the only time we've ever seen him actually age is between Sonic 3 and Knuckles and frickin' SA1.
What about Generations? It was his birthday.
Yes, he is Sonic Team Logos years old.
Sonic Team logos. Well, did you count the candles? There were 4 of them.